Hello.
How y'all doing?
Welcome back. How do I introduce us? We've never had a guest on the podcast before.
This is our first guest. Sarah.
Yeah.
She doesn't have her name. It's just Sarah's friend.
Yeah. So this is a very special episode of Tia Time Twin Spin. We are interviewing our biggest fan and my friend, Vanessa. So round of applause for Vanessa. Vanessa, welcome to the pod. We're just going to jump right in. Usually we have a little chit chat, but you're here. Let's get into it. Yeah.
Should we introduce ourselves?
Yeah. I'm Sara.
I'm Isabel.
And I'm Vanessa.
And this is Tia Time Twin Spin. Wow.
Whoa.
Okay.
So I guess because you guys are friends, I'll direct.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
So I guess let's start off with how did you two fellas meet?
Work. Yeah.
Work related.
Yeah. So, okay, obviously we're not going to name where we work, but Vanessa, how long have you worked for our company?
19 years.
How old are you?
19. Wow. 42.
Okay.
42.
18. She was a baby working.
42. I don't remember when I started. Had to have been in my late 20s.
Yeah.
You've been there 19 years.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been there?
6.5.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So, I guess it's interesting because you two work in different, I'm gonna say countries, different states. So
Yeah.
how did this friendship happen?
So, I first started at our company in 2020, and obviously COVID hadn't happened yet. We were very strict in the office, 5 days a week. We had a assigned desk, and I was under our manager.
Same one.
Yeah, but still different teams.
Yep.
Yeah, same manager. And Vanessa sat like across the hall from me. And one day,
It's not really a hall.
no,
it was like a
little
walkway.
step. Yeah,
oh, so you were here.
yeah, in Chicago, because the department had they all moved from Houston to Chicago. So, and that's why they had to hire a bunch of people, which is how I got brought on. But it was Vanessa and our coworker. One day they asked me for lunch, and it was maybe my second week. And I went, no, thank you. And they're like, are you sure? And I was like, I'm going to eat at my desk. And our coworker said, you'll get tired of that real quick. And I went, it's fine. And I literally just walked away and ate at my desk. I did not want to socialize at all.
What's crazy? I remember you telling me, he stopped inviting me. I'm by myself.
Yeah. So, but I didn't care then because I think I was overwhelmed with corporate, like the corporate
newness of it.
Yeah, newness. You're learning so much. I kind of had imposter syndrome because I'd never done what I was hired to do. So the thought of like sitting with people I didn't know and making small talk was just too much. At least that one time, our one coworker, her and I started the same day. She's the only person I went out for lunch with because she asked me during orientation, and I'm like, well, she's new too. So it wasn't bad. But then COVID happened. Almost everyone that moved from Houston went back. And once we started returning to office, they allowed them to stay at Houston. So you could either work in Houston or you can work in Chicago.
So you were living here.
Yeah.
And then you
moved to Chicago in 2019 of October.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then I was there. Obviously, mid-March is when everybody was like, COVID's here. Stay home. It's going to be a limited time. And then they were obviously extended for a really long time.
Yeah.
So then that's when a lot of people are like, I didn't want to go home to my hometown. They either had houses or family. Same thing. I had a family. The only other thing I can think of is just I didn't have any people here.
Yeah.
Like family, just a couple coworkers. So I just was kind of like, I didn't have any roots here. So I was like, I'll just go back home too.
Yeah. Which makes sense. I mean, like COVID, remember how scary COVID was? I mean, people were getting sick and you needed your family there.
So how
did we get close?
How did you get close then?
So what we did is
This was last year though.
so we didn't get close until last year.
Because
Yeah.
she told me the story of like, oh, I declined to go to lunch with you. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
if you would have said that to me and you didn't go to lunch with us, I was like, oh, I'm not going to ever ask her again.
Yeah.
But I don't think I did. It was the other coworker. So I was like,
Yeah.
oh, forget her.
Yeah.
She didn't want to go to lunch with us, then we don't want to go to lunch
Yeah.
with her
So I
either.
forget what happened. Did I start? You know what? Okay. We started talking a little bit more because I started training on your team.
Yes.
I was like, hey, I want to learn how to do what they do. Can I do it? And my manager said, yeah, sure. And then I kind of got rolled up. Like, I basically took on another job with her team. So I did a lot of training with Vanessa. And I don't know if it's because you're Mexican, like you're Hispanic, that I just felt comfortable with you.
Mm-hmm.
Because you came a few times for like all hands meetings.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, hey, like I joke around with you. And I just felt comfortable doing it, even though we really did not have like a relationship before you moved.
And it was always something to where if you're part of the under the manager or even part of because I used to be the I can believe that.
Can you?
It's part of the same department because I was the admin of that department. I would always want to say hi to everybody. It was just always my personality of, hey, welcome, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So whenever I was there, I saw that you were literally in another area by
Yeah.
yourself. And I was like, hey, what's up? And you're like, oh,
Yeah.
hey. And I would see what you were listening to. I think you were listening to a podcast.
Yeah.
The one with that you guy. I can't remember.
Penn Badgley?
Penn
Yes.
Badgley. I was listening to his.
And I
You
was like,
podcast.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I listened to that one too. And
Yeah.
you're like, oh, yeah. Blah, blah,
I
blah.
sat by myself completely alone, nowhere near the department.
So that goes into my next question. Your chemistry, was it organic? Like, did you even have to try, or when
no,
you guys
I
talked,
felt
you just-
comfortable with her, and I think again it's because you're Mexican and she doesn't speak Spanish. She's like white like us. So yeah, and then she came here for 2 months to help some guy. She moved here for 2 months to help some guy, and she was like, "Oh, I might move here like permanently." And I was like, "Oh, it'd be nice to have another coworker that I like have as a friend." So during that time she was here, she sat behind me and we would just like eat breakfast. Like I would turn over in my, like roll my chair over. I'd eat breakfast, she'd eat breakfast, and we just chat.
That's cute.
Yeah.
We
And
come
then,
in around the same time.
yeah. And then we kind of just like built a friendship.
So, next question.
Okay.
When did this friendship leave the office? Because
Oh, shit.
you guys have other coworkers,
Yeah.
and I feel like as adults, not every friendship at work leaves the workplace. There are some friends where you're like, okay, I'll talk to you at work, but you'll never see me outside of here.
Yeah.
So, what was it about this friendship that
So-
made it leave the office?
I'll tell you.
And I'll answer that later.
Okay. Okay.
What
yeah.
you think yours is.
Okay. So like we said, adult friendships are hard and they take a lot of effort.
It's like dating.
It is like dating. So what really did it, this doesn't sound funny, is she wouldn't let me go.
You kept pursuing.
She
huh?
kept pursuing me. What happened is she started texting me. She added me on Snapchat. She followed me on Instagram, followed me on TikTok, would send me, so it started with TikTok messages. She'd send me messages like crazy. And then we were texting, and then
Would she say, "Hey, what are you wearing?"
she'd send me pictures of like, she knows, like I can tell Vanessa when I think some like an actress is really attractive, and I'll send her videos and she'll
Yeah.
go, oh, it's the eyes or something like that. Or like
Okay.
I'll joke and I can say, if we were in an alternate universe and I wanted to go meet this actress in Paris, would you be my wing woman? And she's like, absolutely, I would. You know, like she'll like do that. And then she kind of like, I feel like you went through something really hard, and she'd call me and we would talk. And I felt like, okay, this is like my first, I could see we had a friendship.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is like my first adult friend. She's going through something. And I made sure I made myself available a lot.
So my answer to that would be, when did Tia time start?
The first one, the first round,
Because I think I was actually more of a fan than a friend.
she was.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I was more of a fan because I got to know you and
My niece.
The other
your
ho-
niece.
our other host.
Yeah.
And then whenever you came on, I got to know more of basically the three of you.
Yeah.
So, are you saying you were a bigger fan
That's
Pre
actually one of my
Isabel.
questions. That's actually one of my questions was, I think, what do you think I was a fan or a friend first? Because I feel like I was a fan first.
Yeah, you were a
And
fan
then
first.
It was kind of funny when you said, "Oh, I recorded the podcast," and I was like, "Oh my god, that's cool!" And then you would send me.
She was like, "What is it? I'll look it up for you." And we were just starting to talk a little
sending
bit.
ideas, and I'm like, "Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, what about
Or
this? Or
I'll
what
never
about that?"
forget. She came for like a. Remember? Can you blop this name out? Remember? Had his whole thing when we were under him.
Mm-hmm.
So he had his thing, and you guys all came, and you guys were at that hotel that had roaches.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So I remember I was talking to you guys about ideas for a podcast episode, and you and I weren't close, and you were just kind of within the group.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you were like, well, what about situationships? And that's how we got to chatting, because I told you I had a podcast. And
Yeah.
you're like,
Did you
"Oh,
do
no."
an episode on?
We touched
in
about
yet.
it. I didn't know her. I didn't know what she was going through. So, but no, Isabel was always the background.
Riley's always so horny to be a part of it.
Yeah, but that's interesting because you say it, and yeah, I think you were a fan before you were a friend.
And every time I would ask you questions about, "Oh, what'd you do?" and this, that, and the other, and it was kind of cool to be a part of, or to kind of be a friend of the person that was on the podcast.
Yeah.
To get like tea of
Lore.
stuff that wasn't on.
Yeah. She
And
knows
I
the
was all
lore.
like, "Ooh,
Yeah.
that's neat." And then I would go see the a TikTok or the Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh my god, TikTok!"
Yeah.
So I do feel like I was more of a fan first.
So
Yeah.
you genuinely like this podcast. All right, I like that.
Because I get to know Sara more, which is my friend and coworker,
Yeah.
and then I get to know you, and then little
Isabel.
Isabel.
I mean,
It's kind of neat.
A little
Yeah.
tidbit. You've seen me at my worst when I was going through cancer. I would wake up and there you were.
Yeah, she would send me
when I was staying
Snapchats.
over there. Yeah,
And
watching
also
her,
when you were in the chair, I think.
getting her treatment.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I
okay.
think also when you had the head thing on, right?
Yeah, to save my hair.
Yeah.
It didn't save my hair.
Yeah.
Can you make a note too and do fan before the friendship? Because again, trying to like make this more marketable or get more people like attention. That's a quick like
TikTok.
yeah, it's like 30 seconds, like a snippet.
So her saying I was more fan before.
Yeah, fan before friend. Like that.
I
That's a
do.
clever way
I
to put
want to
it.
say it maybe.
It's
I think maybe, or even it was kind of at the same time. I was a
Yeah.
fan getting to know you
Yeah.
that didn't really know anything about you. And then we
Yeah.
kind of became friends. So even if it was at the same time,
Yeah.
but I feel like just getting to know you even when I wasn't even there.
Yeah.
I wasn't actually in, you
Yeah.
know, Chicago.
So the podcast, she was getting to know you.
Yeah. And then when she moved back to Houston, when she was like, I'm not going to live here, I'm going back. I really thought that we would like not be as close, but then you wouldn't let me go. And then she followed me on Find My Friends and
that was a while after.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, but still, I think once we started becoming friends, we would send little snaps.
Yeah.
And then, you know, it wasn't like I would do it all day long like I
Yeah.
do now.
Yeah.
It would
But-
just be like little funny things.
Yeah. One time I embarrassed her in front of everyone though recently.
What
in
was it?
February, Karaoke bar. When you walked
Oh, yeah. She's like, your pants are undone. I was like, what the heck?
No, to make it worse is her belt was hanging out and then went, put your dick away.
I was like, what the heck? In front of
so
everybody?
Yeah, I did say it in front of everyone. Everyone was sitting down and shit.
Did they laugh?
Yeah, they did. I laughed.
I kind of brushed
she was
it
mad at me,
off,
though.
but then I was mean to her. And then she's like, why are you being mean to me? I was like, did you not just see what you did?
Yeah. Put your dick away.
It's really funny, right?
Like, what the hell?
Because it was probably hanging like a limp dick. Right?
If it was just like you and your wife and then me and then I come in, yeah, it would be funny. But there was like 5 other people there. I was like,
Did you laugh? Did you laugh?
yeah,
She
I
laughed
did.
it off.
I laughed it off like this bitch. And then she expected me to be nicer, so I was like,
She was not nice. That's funny. You can picture what the belt looked like.
Yeah.
like now it is funny, but I was like this, and the thing is, I went like this, like, oh,
She did. She played it off really well, so I didn't know she was mad.
yeah,
Did you fix your belt though?
yes.
Okay. Did I have any more questions? Do you have any questions for us?
Oh, Tia time to win spin questions.
Oh shit.
Well, I only have, I think, 2.
Okay.
And I think because also I'm a fan, so this is a good question.
Oh wow.
Why are you deleting episodes?
Oh, it's we didn't really
We didn't delete them. They're archived.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
They're still up. Like
You can go find them in
we
the
can see them.
playlist or the video.
We can see them.
no, we don't have fans.
No.
So nobody saves these. Like you're not going to be able to look it up and find a missing episode.
Yeah.
I think we can send you a link because they're archived and you could watch them. But you probably seen them all before.
I have seen them all. I was just wondering which ones that you.
We
why?
restarted because we did a relaunch.
We rebranded.
Because at first it was
So is it everything before you started?
before I
Yes.
started.
Gotcha.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just made sense. It's like, oh, we don't want to have just me and like the kid, and then
Yeah. Because especially you guys didn't record anything for a good almost a year.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
You know our Christmas episode, what we're leaving in the year, or what we're looking forward to in the year, has like the most views.
I know. We need
And
more
that
stuff
one
like
was so like off the cuff.
It was off the cuff. People like that. I don't know. People like to see that other people are messed up.
Yeah, I guess. I suppose.
Human.
Yeah, that we're human. What's your next question?
Oh. So this is a twin one. Do you finish each other's sentences or have you?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
It's happened a couple times.
Sometimes
It's
naturally.
natural.
Yeah.
But you're just like on the same wavelength.
It's not like before you came over. We were like, we'll say this at this point and this. Yeah.
Yeah, because
It
that would be
just-
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. We have like a. I feel like we have like a secret language. Like we could look at each other and make a face, or I can make my eyes or something.
And I know she's like,
she knows either I'm uncomfortable,
she's pissed at
or
what
I'm
someone
mad,
said, or fucking drop it.
yeah.
It's mostly you giving me eyes. I've never
Yeah.
given you the cut it eyes.
No, I don't know if you know how.
I've never had power like that.
No,
Maybe you're the awkward one. She's just like, oh shit, what did I do?
no, Isabel's the awkward one,
I'm socially awkward.
and I'm the. Sometimes I try and save my sister.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
I came in and I saw you and I was like, oh, stranger danger.
Yeah. She walked in, said hi, and her eyes went like this, and I was like, oh, she sees me.
I was like, I gotta locate who's a stranger here. And it was,
you, you.
On the couch.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. We were watching a movie. Just one of the guys. Classic.
So you guys have been close for about a year now.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And you worked together 6 years before that.
Yeah, I know, which is bananas. that
Didn't
we
really
just
talk to
didn't.
you though, other than like,
Especially during COVID.
yeah.
No, I didn't talk to anyone. Like, and that's the hard part, I think, about starting during COVID and then going home. I didn't build up any type of relationship with anyone. And then everything was online, and people really did not want to go on video for meetings. So I felt like I wasn't a part of this team. Like, I kind of felt like I was on an island doing my own thing, which is funny because I didn't care about promotions. I didn't care about anything. I knew I was good at what I did, so I did that. And I made sure to get it done on time, or, you know, before a deadline or anything, check in with our manager, and that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so coming back to the office was really hard.
Do you guys have any other friendships like this with other coworkers?
Yeah, I had all my coworkers over yesterday. We heard some funny fucking stories.
It was a good bonding moment.
It was good to kind of see everyone outside of like work.
Do they all know you have a podcast?
Yeah, we told them we were gonna be on the podcast.
I think they were already aware. It's just
Yeah.
something that they didn't seek out, and
Okay.
that's
yeah.
fine.
Yeah, Corey knows I have a podcast, but like he doesn't really watch it or anything.
No.
Fuck you, Corey. No, I'm playing. I'm joking. No, it was fun, but we do have other friendships. But Vanessa's the first person that's ever stayed at my house.
Yeah.
First and last.
4 stars.
I felt like an Airbnb yesterday. Everyone was going in the hot tub, and they were like, "This hot tub is so nice. Blah blah blah. You should
It
get
was.
in."
You didn't go in the hot tub?
Absolutely not. I was not gonna get in a hot tub with a bunch of people.
I feel like that's so vulnerable.
It's like, I don't know. I realized I'm very particular, and I have these like weird things about me, and I'm like, I loved everyone having a good time in the hot tub.
You're just hosting.
But I'm hosting.
You're a
yeah.
good host.
I really did not want to get in and be like arm to arm with like Tony or Corey, like the men on me. Like I was like, no.
There's not a lot of room in the. If it was
No,
a pool,
it
that's
was-
different.
It was a tight fit in there.
Yeah, I was all like, what if everybody does come in here?
Yeah, right.
And then
we're-
some people got out, and I was like, oh, okay, so the other group
It's
can come
better.
in and mingle.
Yeah. So when she was getting in the hot tub, she slipped and she straddled the edge of it.
I was like,
And
ah!
I'm
No, you
like-
did you?
I'm
Yeah, I was like, oh my God.
Did you rip yourself in half?
It felt like it.
Yeah, but I was like, no, I'll watch.
I
I'm
was
not gonna do that.
Telling everybody, be careful when you get in.
She did. She told
Be
literally
careful.
everyone.
Please don't injure yourself like I almost did.
When I was little, I was running between our beds.
So we had two twin. We had a bunk bed that my parents like took apart. So there were two twin beds, and we put them next to each other with a little space in between them.
And I was just like
Running around, like jumping on them,
jumping
like a
between
monkey.
them. Yeah. And I landed on one, and on the edge of one, and my foot slipped, and I went, and my genitals hit the wooden bed.
The bed frame, like
Yeah.
and that's how she broke her hymen.
That's how I broke my hymen. She's not kidding.
She had blood.
I was like, fuck, that hurt. And then I just kind of like got up and lived my life, and I went to go pee, and I had blood on my underwear.
Damn.
I broke my hymen.
And we went to the doctor, and the doctor was like, yeah, that shit's broke.
We went to the doctor, and the doctor said,
I told him
no more money.
He said,
Sleeping on the bed.
That's what he said. He said, virgin, no more. No. He said a lot of girls do break it, even like with riding a bike, you could break
Yeah,
it.
so I heard that
horseback
too.
riding.
Yeah.
Well, horseback riding, you can see. You're like,
This one, I was just like, ha! like Mario when he hits himself on something. You know, when
yeah.
I was like, ha!
Did you witness it?
Yeah, I was playing with her. I was in the room with her.
She was
Were
a
you
mon-
dancing around too?
She was a monkey jumping on the bed.
Yeah, but I was a careful monkey though.
She stopped when I went like this.
Were you scared you get in trouble when you got hurt?
No,
No.
we were
Okay.
always doing stupid
Yeah,
shit.
we always got in trouble though. I feel
Sometimes,
like that was common.
yeah. If we were up past whatever our bedtime was laughing, we were in trouble.
Yeah. You know what? I guess we should jump to the meat of this interview.
I thought that wasn't a meat.
I know the meat was. I wanted to talk about you,
Me.
Not Sarah. Yo.
your life. So now I kind of gave you a rundown of what I was going to talk to you about, so you're prepared.
Oh, did
Okay.
you have the questions? Or you
I
just,
don't. I wing
out
it.
for your head?
I always
Nice.
go. It's
Okay.
off the cuff.
You're so like schedule based. It's kind of funny that you're like, oh no, I'm just gonna.
You
wing
know,
this part.
I'm so anal about things, right? Like
Yeah.
my strict schedule, everything. I know. But this, I'm like, I could just speak to it. So one of the reasons we got close to is Vanessa came to me, and as she said, she's 42 years old, but she was like, I don't know that I'm not queer. Like, she suspected that she might be queer, like at least bi or into women a little bit. And I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. What is this about? Like where did this come from? So I wanted to talk about how like later in life you started questioning your sexuality, because not a lot of people do that.
No, yeah. Like I would never sit here and be like, do I like men?
And if you did, Rachel and I'd hang
Be like,
ourselves.
what's wrong with you?
joking. So yeah, I think it's interesting, and I think a lot of people who are maybe thinking the same thing would find this conversation helpful. So I guess I wanted to ask, just like right off the bat, what made you think that? And if you can explain that as clearly as you can. And it's okay if you cry. We can get tissue.
No, I don't think I'll cry.
Okay.
The answer to that would be, you are a lesbian. You're my friend.
Oh, shit.
I got close to you and I was like, oh, not that I liked you in that type of way.
Mm-hmm.
I could open up in a way that I didn't, or do not do that with my regular straight friends.
Mm-hmm.
Not that telling them, oh, I think I'm interested in women. It would just be a conversation I didn't think I was safe to have, I would say. And then also with being at work, it was on our signature, we have she, her, hers. And when you click the link, it gives you more options of what does that mean? All
Gender
of those
identity and
things.
such.
And then also it goes to, you know, what LGBTQIA plus means. And then also one of them was Q for queer, but also for questioning. I was like, oh, what does that mean? And so I'm just educating myself on that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, well, am I? I don't know. I've always thought that I was straight, but then I see these masculine women on TV, such as from Grey's Anatomy. I think it was within the past 5 seasons.
ER Fight Master.
Yes, and so that person is very masculine. They go by they
them.
them, and I was like, oh, you know, who's the Amelia? And they kind of got together, and I was like, oh, that would be something that I might be interested in. Is that who I'm attracted to? Like, then I started questioning what I'm attracted to, who I'm attracted to, why I'm attracted to. And it was just like having that conversation with Sara and her being like, oh, okay. Just saying, oh, okay, that's interesting. And, oh, do you know why? Or something like that. And then it was nothing that I was able to answer the questions, even myself, right away. It was just planting the seed of, oh, am I? Do I know? I don't know. And then it was just kind of in the back of my mind for really about a month, just wondering, watching TV, being on social media, seeing the attraction, like why is that happening? Why am I thinking this way? And it's more of, I had a roommate at that time who I was seeing a lot of qualities that I did not like in a man. And I was like, seeing the qualities in a woman I liked, and it was more of the masculine qualities of those people that I was seeing that I was attracted to. So it wasn't that I like women. I was seeing the masculine qualities that I do like in men that I was attracted to. And me, that was a good thing that I was figuring out, of the reasoning why, the reasoning behind it. And that was really helpful to at least have somebody that I could talk to and say that to. I think it was you and then somebody else at work that I had told. And it was just like, I think we went to a party for Christmas, and then I saw this woman there, and I was like, oh, that person is attractive. But it wouldn't be something that I would go up to them and ask them out or have a conversation. Yep. It was just that masculine trait that I saw that I was attracted to, because the person that was in my house, I just did not have that attraction. And it was just maybe even that person I wanted to, but then I saw those things in other people. Yeah. So that's kind of where it started. That's where and that's kind of where it really ended. Yeah. With that conversation. Because I think it was maybe about a month and a half after.
Where she was just like questioning things. She's straight. Yeah.
Yeah. I did not get queer from you.
No. Yeah, she's straight. But she does attract a lot of queer friends. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like,
because you're welcoming. You seem very like, oh, welcoming. Okay. You like, it's not like, I don't know if you've had this where you're friends with straight women and a lot of them kind of assume like at some point, oh, you're attracted to me, or you might like me. Yeah. Yeah. And you seem like she could play and make a joke about dating you or whatever.
We do all the time.
Yeah. And you're just like, you don't actually think like, fuck, she wants me. And that's like a lot of like when I worked at JCPenney, when my coworkers found out I was gay, they were like astonished. I'm like, have you looked at me?
Yeah. Because she looked like this.
I looked like this. Yeah. And they were just like, I can't believe it. And some of them were kind of like more distant with me, and I'm like, okay, you little fuckers, I don't want any of you.
Yeah, which is the common misconception. Yeah. And really different experiences. Like, I'm glad that you did question yourself and you realized like, no, this is just because of this and this. To be fair, you did have a lot going on. Yeah. But for someone who like questions it and it's like, I am attracted to women, or they're definitely resources. So I feel like good to question these things. You don't want to spend your whole life unhappy or wondering. Yeah.
Yeah. And maybe they're just like afraid to wonder or tell somebody else and just like keep that thought in the back of their head and never really know or explore.
Yeah. Like, how open of you to be like, am I? Do you know what I mean? When you've only
I know?
Yeah. Like, that's crazy.
And I think it's because I've always grown up, even when I was little, going to church. Once I think it was maybe middle school, once, there was a gay person in middle school, you're like, oh, that's cool. If I couldn't invite that person to church, that really didn't make sense to me. That church was a place for everybody to be non-judgmental and that whole thing. So I didn't even, not that I didn't like church because of that, but it didn't make sense to me. If really God loved everybody, why wouldn't they love them either? Why couldn't I invite them? I didn't like that exclusion of a church, even though they're supposed to be so welcome. So even at a young age, I felt like I was more of like an old soul and like, questioning, well, why? If I
Yeah.
can't even invite my friends, which a lot of people do, like, hey, you know somebody from school, invite them to church. I didn't feel comfortable inviting any gay friends to church. Like,
Also,
Invite Sarah. She's gonna walk through the
it's
Jason
like-
burn.
yeah, right. I'd walk in and start on fire.
it's like, why? It didn't make sense to me why I couldn't. So I didn't
Yeah.
like that I couldn't.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, so from the beginning, you were questioning. She does attract queer people. She's the friend I talk about that, I always forget your title with the Alliance.
Oh, chapter director?
The chapter director. So she plans like events and goes to them. I joke that because she lives in Houston, that she probably sees my ex and doesn't even know it.
Houston. That
Yeah.
one. Okay.
You know. So yeah, so she does that. So she has a lot of queer people in her life. And honestly, when I met you, I thought you were gay. I told you that though.
Are you serious?
I just like
Why?
Okay,
I
let me
like
tell you why.
rainbows.
Because her
That's-
desk was decked out
Okay,
in rainbows.
But most
Guilty.
is yours.
No.
Look at you.
Oh
And
yeah,
you're
so I
actually gay.
yeah, but I realize that now. Like, we have another queer coworker, and she's like, "How come you don't have anything rainbow?" And he's like, "Vanessa, anyone who's actually queer isn't gonna deck out in rainbow."
Maybe they'll have like a little pride flag or something.
simple, but
Yeah, but like
it's her whole personality.
I mean, but I like that 'cause in the sense like when I'm starting new someplace or wherever, I feel more comfortable towards like coworkers who do that. Except for once, I used to work at this other library, and her whole workstation was covered in pride, and she was a fucking bitch. She didn't like me. I didn't like her.
really,
Yeah, she was a librarian too.
damn.
She used to talk to me like I was stupid. I was like, oh, I hate you. And she was Mexican too.
Oh, that makes it worse.
Yeah.
Usually, I feel comfortable around Mexican people, which is why I
No.
feel comfortable with you. Yeah, I like you and like Corey, because I feel like you guys are like, you both are. Corey's my bro, you know, and you're my friend. Like, it's like different kind of lingo. But yeah, here she is, our listener, Vanessa,
Number one fan here.
number one fan.
Always listen.
Yeah. Any other questions? Any?
I didn't really have any.
What are we on time?
32 minutes.
Ooh.
Ooh, I have other questions.
Okay.
These are specific funny questions for Sarah.
Oh, okay.
You didn't have any, so I was
I
like,
don't.
okay, I'm
I
just
don't have
gonna
any
do
questions. I
mine.
suck.
What does it mean to you to be culturally relevant?
Culturally relevant is an inside joke. So I'm going to tell you guys something really funny. You're not going to think it's funny, but it's funny. So we have these like quarter calls like with our CEO, and they're recorded at different locations. So a few months ago, one was recorded in Houston, and you could volunteer to like attend. You have to sign up to attend in person, and then you can submit questions. So Vanessa's question got like, she was going to ask a question, and it's a big deal because the whole company watches it.
Yeah.
If it streams on TVs, if you're like working with people, and the camera goes on you, so she. It was her turn to ask a question, and she's standing up. She looks like, you know, when Gabriella goes, try.
Is her dick out too?
Basically. So she's standing up there, and our CEO's on the stage, and she goes, you could see just like the panic hit her. And she goes, this company's always been good at being culturally relevant with TikTok and culturally relevant. And then she just like stares off and goes, I'm sorry, I'm really nervous. To our CEO. And he's like, it's okay. That's all right. So it's funny though, because I joke around with her, and I went to go help her for a project, and there were other employees there, and I was like, would you die if someone came up to you and went, hey, culturally relevant? It would be it.
What was your question? Oh,
I feel like she asked me how I would feel.
what was her question to the CEO?
For the CEO,
Oh,
it was just related to TikToks and things that
Yeah.
they did recently.
but it's kind
That
of
was culturally
it
relevant.
was kind of a silly question, because she was like, I love how this company is always so culturally relevant. You do this, and this. Can you
I was
tell
just
us?
super
And
nervous.
And then she said, can you tell us any other TikToks you have planned? And the guy said, well, based on the nature of it, no, because we don't know. We do it as these trends come out.
Shit. Oh, okay.
Yeah, she went, that makes sense. I like Labubu's.
I was really nervous because I was unprepared.
Yeah.
They tell you before, make sure you have your question memorized, and I did it the day of.
Yeah.
Because I'm a procrastinator. So the day of, I was like, had my little script, and I was like, okay, remember everything, repeating it and repeating it and repeating it. And then when they sat us down, it's in order of when you're going to get your question asked. And she specifically said, sit on the seat, which was number 3. I was like, oh, I'm screwed. She's definitely going to come to me, and I'm going to have this. And it was funny because I had my Apple Watch on, and my heartbeat spiked, and it said, your heartbeat. And I was like, oh man, I'm so screwed. I'm so screwed.
It was actually really funny.
Did you watch it live?
I didn't, but I kept hearing like, did you guys see Vanessa? So I looked at the clip of it and I was like, this is so funny. I'd be really embarrassed if it happened to me.
I think because I was like, okay, I was unprepared. Nothing I can do. It happened. And we just laugh about it now.
I'll show you the video. It's funny.
Oh, I have it in my email.
Oh, yeah, you have to show. And then another funny thing is for our job, we'll write instructions down on how to do things. And last week we had a call because a manager asked me to do something that we don't have documented. And Vanessa's like, since you're the one doing it, you write it down. I'll walk you through the process because I know how to do it. But you record this conversation.
But also, like, I kind of knew, but we were going to go through the process together to figure it out.
So she's like, watch the video and then you write it out, which I still have to do. And I'm like, okay. So I hit record. We go through it. It was a very quick process. And I didn't stop recording. And because we talk all the time on the phone on like Teams. And then we start talking about like Pride Alliance and stuff like that. And we start talking about like, in Vanessa's mind, she's like, a man's like pleasure spot is in his what? Like you were like, anal has to feel good because of this, and this.
Oh, I think it was something like that. And we're like, oh, we're still recording.
Yeah. So she's like, anal should be good, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, Vanessa, we're still recording.
Whoops.
Her eyes got real big.
Because we do have private conversations on Teams. We do. Unfortunately.
But we're not normally recording them. What's going on?
Oh, I have some questions from our producer.
Ooh, on the spot.
Okay. Did your 50-year age gap ever make you...
Wait, what? What did she say? Well, I didn't hear the question.
I said, did your 50-year age gap... Did your age gap feel significant when you first met?
No, I thought we were like close to the same age.
I knew she was younger.
Yeah, I thought we were close to the same age.
I do see it sometimes.
Yeah.
But I do feel like also... I'm in an area where I'm part of like the Facebook thing and then also part of the TikTok thing.
Okay.
So it's kind of like I'm in all these generations of the great, I would say, Facebook migration.
Yeah.
Where everybody moved from MySpace to MySpace to Facebook.
Yeah.
And then Instagram and then now TikTok. And I'm just on TikTok all the time. And I feel like even more than you.
Yeah. Okay, so let me give you guys an example. I will open my TikTok and I'll have 90 messages.
But you say you watch Under the Tree, so I just keep sending them to you.
87 of them are from her.
You say you do it in the morning. So I was like, oh, okay, this is what you do.
And I'll scroll through and I went, this looks ghetto. I'm not going to watch this, not this one, not this one. And then I'll click through some of them and I'm like, oh, this is funny.
Has it ever, your friendship ever affected the way you communicate at work?
With each other?
Yeah.
No, probably easier.
Yeah.
So, like a good example is when we were getting pretty close. So while we were forming our friendship, I really wanted to get promoted at my company, and so I'm like,
hold on, are you in that position that she wants?
Yes.
Okay. Have you mentored her at all in any ways?
That's what I was gonna say.
Okay.
We actually, for a while, we had mentor-mentee meetings. And especially because I have a coworker that got promoted very quick. And when I found out he was getting it, especially since like I feel like I did a ton and I was overlooked, I went to tell her and I cried.
Really?
Yeah, we went into an interview room and I like cried and she's like, Sarah, it's okay. I'll mentor you. Like let's see how we can do this.
I was gonna toss her off to somebody else, but then that manager was like, well, I think you're capable. And I kind of was like, I think I am, because I was going to give you to somebody else because
Yeah.
they were actually there.
He's a
in
manager.
Chicago. But then the more I thought about it, I was like, oh, I think I should actually do it. And this would be like my first little mentee, I would say.
Yeah.
And once I had that conversation with him, that helped me feel more comfortable about it. And so I told her, you can go to him. He said he would be okay with that. But do you prefer it to be me?
And I was like, absolutely, yes.
Because she knew me more
Yeah.
than...
So we'd have mentor-mentee meetings and chat, and that really helped a lot. It really helped, I think, like form conversations I had going in with management and what I volunteered to do. I still don't have a promotion, but I'm waiting on that. We'll see.
Have you guys influenced like your interest at all, like your friendship, like
Totally.
Ooh, that pen action.
like have you introduced her to other new music or shows or podcasts and like vice versa?
Yeah, I introduced her to a lot of women.
A lot of the I would say queer movies. There was
Yeah.
like 2
Portrait
or
of a Lady on
3.
Fire.
And Carol. Fuck you,
The-
Sarah. Those
My
are your only two.
favorite. I
And then there was
love
like 2
them.
shows.
Yeah.
Was
One
it
on
Heartland?
Amazon. No, what was that? Heartland?
No, not Heartland. You haven't watched Heartland. I know you haven't. Heartstopper.
Yeah.
Heartstopper was one of them. And
He did
then-
Rivalry.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a bunny rabbit over there. Ah! That's probably the one
I
that
like that little hoppy.
Yeah.
Eska runs off with.
Yes. She chased another one. She was chasing the rabbit and I was chasing her.
And then I already knew Chapel
yeah.
Chapel Rowan.
She says
Chappelle Rowan.
She says Chappelle Rowan. And I'm
I just
like,
do it because it's
absolutely.
funny to make her mad.
I'm like, that's not it.
Sarah loves Chapo.
I do love Chapel.
But I've because I actually we kind of became even more friends. At least to me, I knew you were somebody that I did like as a friend because you went to the Taylor Swift concert.
Yes.
Oh,
She,
okay.
She
And
is
I gave her a
Yes.
friendship bracelet.
Okay, so listen. She
I was
did
like,
give
oh,
me
here
a
you go.
friendship bracelet before we were really, really
Where is
close. It's on my dresser. I'll show it to you. after.
Where is
Aw,
it?
Why didn't you win?
I still
No, I'm
have
just
it.
kidding.
I should have worn it for this.
You really should have.
I should have worn
Yeah.
mine.
Honestly, I'm gonna show it to you though, and it looks like a fucking 4-year-old. I'll show you.
They're
after.
just like beads,
I'll
and
show
then
you. No, but
does it have any letters on it?
No, so it's not
Okay,
even the
it's just
small
beads.
beads. It's like the big fat, like
The big chunky beads. Yeah.
yeah,
I got it from Amazon.
yeah. So I'll show it to you.
You didn't
after.
even make them?
Oh no, I did.
She did. She
But
ordered
like
these at
they're in like
Amazon.
individual things, but then you just grab the rainbow
Yeah.
ones and then just put them on a thing and tie the rope.
So she's the biggest
easy.
Swiftie. She's the one who gave me the signed Taylor Swift CD.
Was it Life of a Showgirl?
Yeah.
The new one, yeah.
Yeah, she gave it to me for my birthday, and yeah, she has to show
Anything
you.
Taylor Swift is like
let me
that.
tell you this. She touched Taylor Swift.
No, you
Oh, I
did.
did.
Did you?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
she was coming through and held a
Reputation
hand.
tour.
It's on video.
Are you serious?
Yes, I
It
saw it,
was
and I
really
was like,
crazy.
Can we post that?
Sure.
because I was like, she sent it to me because we were talking about Taylor Swift. When the album dropped, we were both listening to it. I was here, she was in Houston, and we were texting. This one's really good. Listen to this one.
And then like I was so frustrated because I couldn't download it.
Yeah.
I added it on Apple Music and it was like taking forever. Or I bought it and it was taking forever to download. And she was like, "Oh, this one's good. This one." I was good. I was so upset. So I just finally went to Apple Music and downloaded it, and it came through. And then I was listening too.
Yeah,
And I think we just had some like first opinions of, "Oh, this one's good. This one's good."
This pervert liked
Did you cry?
wood. Knock on wood.
Did you cry when you touched?
No, she
Taylor
was
Swift?
drunk.
No, I was really drunk.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
was really drunk. We were having a good time. You know,
But she sent me this video and I watched it and I'm like, did you touch her? And she's like, I did. I did. I touched her
Wow.
hand.
Yeah. So the Reputation tour, me and my friend showed up drunk. We got food. And when we showed up, we did have floor seats. And I didn't know exactly where we were.
How much did you spend on those bad boys?
I don't remember. I'll have to check my email. It wasn't as much as I spent for the Eras tour, though.
So what did you spend for the Eras tour?
So I actually went to all 3 shows in Houston.
Clearly a lot.
So the first set of tickets for the Friday, I think I paid the least amount, which is I think $50 or $60, because we were in the high level seats.
Okay.
And then I went with my friend's daughter, and we actually paid overpriced in the 300 section, which was kind of looking behind the stage. And then I got tickets for myself, floor seats on the floor, which was like $800 or $900.
Wow.
Okay, that's really not
So-
bad compared to like some other
No,
concerts.
we paid like 3 something.
We did, yeah.
We were in the 100 level.
Yeah. It was really good.
Wow.
And I
We
did
didn't
like
touch her,
it
though.
No.
because it was in different angles.
Yeah.
But I really wanted to do one that was up straight on,
Yeah.
just looking, because a lot of the cinematography and the floor and all that.
Yeah.
I saw videos of those on TikTok and live TV.
But 3 times. Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we bonded over Taylor Swift.
But first, I was like, oh, if
Yeah.
you're a Taylor Swift fan, you have to be cool.
Do you
Yeah.
guys think you would be friends if you didn't work together?
I'd hope so, right?
Like if you met in the
That
wild?
I don't know.
Oh, like if we
that
met
was-
outside of work?
That was outside of work? I don't
Probably
know.
not. I feel like not. I feel
Okay.
like no. I mean, because we don't really talk about work when we talk. We talk about people we work with.
So do you think you would remain friends if one of you left the company?
Yeah, I feel like if I got a different job, we'd still remain friends. So her 2 best friends, she met
At work.
at jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she doesn't work with them now. Interesting fact though, Vanessa used to work for AMC.
Really?
So she could tell you how to make popcorn.
Oh, those popcorn machines are really expensive.
Yeah.
But
I like popcorn.
yeah.
Weren't you a manager there?
Yeah, supervisor manager, I think the same.
Yeah.
Whenever you're promoted to like supervisor manager, you basically take the money and take it to the back, and at the end of the day, you count it all,
So that's what she did.
and then make sure people are doing their job. It was easy,
yeah. But that's cool.
but hard work.
She goes to those midnight premieres.
I hate midnight premiere.
I do remember seeing I don't think I was a manager yet. It was closing shift, and Twilight came out, and that's when I was like, oh, this is so cool. Da, 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 da. Ha, 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 ha.
Okay, that's
That's Walmart Twilight.
Yeah. No, that's Goofy. That's Timu. That's Timu Twilight. Yeah, she sounds like Goofy.
Fuck yeah, she does.
It's ha 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 ha. I don't know if that was it either. You do it, that bitch. I don't watch it as much as you guys do. So were you Team Edward or Team Jacob?
Totally Jacob.
I could see it.
Totally Jacob.
But that's so funny because that's
Even after I read all the books.
Yeah.
Because after I did watch the first one, I was like, let me read them all.
yeah.
And I was still Jacob no matter what. Anything.
Something about older Mexican women.
Liking Jacob.
Yeah, Rachel was Team Jacob too.
Okay, I guess I have a more, intimate question.
Okay.
Oh.
What is something you appreciate about the other that you don't say often?
That she's gay.
Are you serious?
I don't know. I feel like it's a different perspective on a lot of things. Like, I don't talk about or think of women like the way you think about it, I would say.
Damn, Sarah's horny.
Not like that, I would say. But I feel like, didn't you get like a gift from somebody that said queerness is a gift or queer is a gift?
Literally just yesterday.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that's what I was trying to picture it just yesterday. But I think it is. It's something that I wouldn't say exposed to. I didn't know. No one in my family, at least when I was younger, that I knew was gay. And I just think somebody that I'm getting to know now is. It's really nice to see that different perspective. Just kind of like when you get to know other friends and they live a different life, it's just interesting to see how you grew up. And kind of on the podcast when you were talking about coming out to your mom, and then she was all like, nope, I'm not. I was like, it's funny because, her mom was mad at you and she's like, oh, I'm not gay.
I'm straight.
Yeah, and it's just, it's nice to get to know friends like that and what they went through.
Yeah.
Because it is hard, and I do feel for those people. And I think kind of going towards the kind of like the rainbow thing that you were talking about, that rainbow was all over my desk. And I think now I appreciate it more because I wear the colors for people who can't.
Yeah.
And that's
especially in Houston. Like, unfortunately, well, let me answer the question first. So what I appreciate you is that you want to hear about like my life or issues I have.
Yeah.
And I don't get that a lot.
Because I throw them up to you all the time.
And you're like, so what's going on? Or,
Yeah.
And I like I can talk to you about something. Except sometimes you do interrupt me a lot. Like it's like this one. She'll do it on purpose. And I'll be like, listen.
And it's funny because I do see it on the podcast, and it's funny because I do it back to her too.
And I'm like, I'll say I'm fucking hanging up.
The interrupting,
I
it's
interrupt
funny.
a lot.
You both do. You interrupt me so much. I'm like, everyone shits on me. But otherwise, she likes to listen to like, she cares about like what's going on.
Yeah.
If I'm sad or something like that, which is nice. Allie, your hair.
What?
It was just like,
Allie, I text you.
What'd you ask her?
She didn't get me ice and water.
Oh,
Just thirsty.
Thank you, Allie.
Thanks.
make sure you get that out. What were we gonna say? Yeah,
I guess how has this friendship changed you fellas?
Changed us.
Yeah, like are you different from it?
I can talk more openly to you now.
She makes me watch more gay shows and movies.
I keep her more culturally
So
relevant.
indoctrination.
Yeah, basically, I'm what? You gay yet?
No.
Or I'll make jokes and I'll say, because she's, at her Pride Alliance, I'm like, you're there. People are going to think you're like gay. You're going to have people sign into your like teams. Hey, I saw you.
But remember that picture that you showed her?
I remember the picture I showed you of her with the dog.
That's really gay.
Yeah, didn't she look gay?
Yeah. That right there's gay.
That's cute.
Posing with her dogs in like her rainbow shirt.
Oh, my babies.
Your dogs look gay. You look gay.
Where do you see this friendship going in the next 10 years?
We're going to be married. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably still kicking. If I'm still alive, still
I thought you were saying still kissing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably the same.
It's exactly the same, whether I'm working at our company or not.
Do you think you have a promotion by then?
Like, fucking hope. I'm supposed to have a promotion this week. I don't know.
Oh, this week?
I keep hoping. I thought it was going to be announced this week. Yeah, and then I have so-and-so telling me, I got confirmation it was you. And I'm like, I'm trying not to stress about it, but come every Friday, I'm like, they didn't call me.
Maybe you could, if you get a promotion, take me out to dinner.
Maybe if you're lucky. If you're lucky,
Allie.
toots. So, let me ask you something, Isabel.
Okay. I'm a co-steer too.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
So, growing up, you and I didn't have a lot of friends. We had one good one and she passed away. When you hear I have a good friend, do you ever experience any jealousy?
I knew you was waiting. Once you said, essentially, let me sum up this question. Hey, you're homeless, and I mean not homeless.
Homeless? Hey,
What's going on at home?
you're friendless?
I meant to say friendless. You said, hey, you're friendless and your best friend died. Are you jealous of my friendship?
No, but you know what I mean. Like you and I, which one's sisters, right? Like
Yeah.
we're best friends. Like, is there ever any jealousy?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
I keep telling her that I'm going to become your best friend to piss her off.
She does.
No, if you lived here, I probably would be, but you don't. So,
Ooh, should be hanging out with me more. No, I'm just kidding.
You're like,
I don't know.
I'm gonna put a
When's my
smiley
lease
face
up?
over
When's
you.
my
for
lease
the whole,
up?
the whole,
Figure it
the
out.
whole episode.
did you hear that? The whole episode, Isabel's just putting a smiley face over you.
We don't know her.
No, she wasn't here. A ghost.
Yeah, no, I don't really feel jealous. But you can find me for those of you who want a new friend. Bumble for friends.
Did you download it?
I downloaded it. I haven't done my profile or
Get out,
anything.
Isabel. I'm proud. When did you download
You can't
it?
promote it if you're not out there doing
Yeah,
it.
please match with my sister on Bumble.
Maybe for
On
friends.
Bumble for
For
friends.
friends.
Asterisk for friends.
Only.
She's tooken.
For now.
I'm just kidding.
Delete for now.
You're spicy.
I have another question.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would you say is your surprise of a lifetime?
Oh my gosh. I caught on one episode of the podcast, we were talking about making friends with adults. And I was like, oh, yeah, I have a pretty good friend. Her name's Vanessa. She was a surprise of a lifetime.
I'm going to get a shirt that says that.
She watched it and she sent me the snap of it. And I was like, surprise of a lifetime.
So you're Sarah's surprise
Yes.
of a lifetime.
Yeah, she is.
That's pretty romantic.
I'll say. And you say one fucking thing while you're chatting on a podcast.
While you're
and
chatting.
it fucking follows you forever.
I'm going to digest everything.
Yeah, pretty much. Any other questions?
Okay, so this one's related to the number one fan thing. It says, would it creep you out if I was a number one fan first, and I am literally your stalker who became your bestie?
Yes,
honestly,
absolutely.
yeah.
Because I thought about that and I was like,
Like if I didn't work with you and you stumbled across my podcast.
Or worse. You guys are coworkers. You know of her. Like you just like, okay, that's Sarah. And you start watching her podcast.
she did tell me about it. It wasn't like something I discovered and like, oh, I'm not going to talk to
but
her.
it's creepy if you discovered it on your own. You digested it all, and you're like, I'm gonna befriend her now because I'm like low key obsessed with her.
Yeah, that would be creepy.
But you told me about it, and then I
Yeah.
actively told you.
She's like, I'm
when
joking.
is it? And
Yeah.
then there was the one episode that I told you to send to me that you didn't air.
Yeah,
You
she
watched
I
watched
got
it.
behind this.
She
Yeah, I
did.
did.
Yeah, the one that the kid was like.
I keep asking for like
them
previews
early.
in the first.
I'm like, you have to wait.
Can I get pre?
I'm like, you can't fuck with my
early?
views.
You're
the view.
I want
we get
pre-preview.
we get 11 views and you're one of them.
Yeah.
That's on a good
You,
week.
shut up. You got to keep coming back.
I'll watch it again. I'll just replay it.
Just let it play.
Yeah, I
loop.
feel like
Oh.
this was our first interview style episode. I feel like, especially because, as you've noticed, obviously, our third host is like really not here often.
Yeah.
So it's more of like we are more twin spin now, and like
Yes.
Tia time is like a special thing.
I feel like it's gonna be a twin spin summer.
It's giving
Doesn't
twin spin
that
summer.
like-
Oh,
Yeah.
that's neat. Yeah.
Twin spin
So
summer.
we're just
So Vanessa has another question for us.
Oh, can we just do like quick questions?
rapid
Just
fire.
a rapid fire.
Rapid fire,
Yeah. So
yes.
you just have to answer it. How many Amazon packages did you get this month?
Oh, at least 10.
Ooh. Okay.
I know, bad.
How much sushi did you consume on a monthly basis?
This month I think I've been 4 times. Don't look at me like that. I get a lunch sometimes.
What would happen if your sister had a baby and you took it over because she passed away? And its legs and its baby and the baby lost its legs and its arm and it's just a stump.
Because it's
And
a
you
shrimp.
still
I'm not even answering
care of
that.
it with your wife?
I'm not even answering it. I get eaten by a shark. That's what would
Oh,
happen.
okay. If you were a meatloaf or a pug, which would you be?
Meatloaf, definitely, bitch. You're the pug.
These are just funny things
Yeah.
for me.
All right, that's it. So the pug joke is one day we were at work, and I was like, "What if I told you I could draw like Jack and Titanic?" And I drew you, and I literally drew a picture of a pug. She said she looked at me and she went,
No, I said pug-like.
"Yeah."
I
she
think
was like,
one of us said pug.
Well, I said if I drew you as a pug, and she went, "That would be the meanest thing you could ever do to me."
Why would it be mean?
Because I'm basically calling her a chubby pug.
What is?
All right. Well, thank you for joining us.
Oh yeah,
It was fun.
invite me on again.
Yeah, if you're lucky.
Give me some snaps.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah, I sent you like a cameo. But we had a #1 fan. If you want to join it, find my sister on Bumble BFF. And
It's not Bumble BFF. It's Bumble for Friends now.
is it?
They changed Bumble BFF was too much like the real dating Bumble where you had to match with somebody to message them.
So now you don't have to match?
No, I think you. I mean, I haven't gone through it.
Oh, I want to see. Okay.
Show us later.
Yeah, she has to.
I have to make my profile.
Do you want to plug us?
Oh. So you can follow us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube at Tia Time Podcast, no spaces. Like, comment, subscribe.
I will.
You don't count. You're done.
I am.
Our only commenter.
I'm a subscriber.
Yeah. Comment. When you see her comment under it.
Yeah.
Respond to her.
Yeah, if
Give her some
if
engagement.
you
What do
you
watch,
mean?
let us know what you'd like to see or
Yeah.
not see.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for watching. Come for the laughs.
Stay for the real talk.
Give kiss.